Smith, aka Lady D, stopping by this late day, early evening, just to check in with you. And one of the things that I wanted to kind of talk about briefly, let me roll down this window, is the fact that one needs to stop begging. Stop begging, not begging literally material things, but begging for time and love from someone. I'm just going to tell you this. I'm talking to the men right now. If there is a woman that you are feeling, gigging, and want to spend that time with, spend it. Let her know. Be there. Be down. A woman needs to know that. She needs to know that she can depend on you through whatever. And not just when it comes to bumping and grinding, clapping and clapping, and that type of thing. That's all good, but it's depending on you through the good and the bad. Because being a woman and being emotional, we have our times when we want to and need to just have you as our sounding board. We need to get some things off our chest. We need to talk about some things. We need to share some things. We need you to be interested in some of the things that we're dealing with and we're going through as women. Real talk. Because I know with, being a man, I'm not a man, but just my experience, men, you guys really don't need to do all that. You don't really need that. What you need to do is say what you got to say and be done with it. Do what you got to do and be done with it, right? But as women, we need that. We need that sounding board. We need to know that you're there. A woman that you're into, she shouldn't have to ask you to do much, because your observation of what her needs, wants, and desires are going to be ever so clear and evident. You're going to be around her, spending time to see what it is she needs, to see what she's lacking, to see how she's in whatever emotional state of mind or what's going on around her or with her. And I'm not saying that you should just be there to just do everything, but she needs you to be attentive to what's going on with her. Women, we have that as a natural instinct. We have the natural instinct of the mothering instinct, the catering instinct, the, babying instinct, the making sure everything is in order instinct. We have that. And wherever we're lacking, we're stronger in something else. Nobody's perfect, and we don't expect you men to be. However, I have had a few people come to me, women, say that, they're into a certain particular man, and, he seems to care, but he's really not, into her in that way where he's concerned about how she's doing or what she needs, or um, observing things that she may be going through. He wants to get together just for the clap, or he wants to get together when it's convenient for him, and that's it. And during those times, from what I was told, is that there's no discussion about what's going on with you. What's going on, lady? What's happening with you? And a lot of times when you're connected and in tune with someone, I know, with me being a woman, if I'm in tune and connected to my dude in the way that I need to be, I can feel when he's having his emotional battles. I can see it on his face. I can hear it in his voice. Sometimes you can even feel it and see it when they writing, they're typing, sending you texts, sending you DMs, sending you things. You can feel the vibe in their interaction. So when you're connected, you're more in tune with that. You're more caring and attentive to, hey, what's going on? How was your day? Is there anything I can do? You want to talk about it? I'm here. It's just a natural thing. And so we women need that more from our men. It's no way in smithering HELL that you need to be sitting up here going through whatever or have needs that's, some women are sitting, I mean, like a man that comes to visit you. I'll just throw this out there. You come to visit the lady and you ask for something to drink. She opens up the refrigerator and you see she has a few bottles of waters, maybe a couple of juices, a couple of little things, and that's it. She don't have much in her refrigerator. And she may not just have the money right then to get the food that she needs, or she just may not can buy any food right now. I mean, whatever the situation, but it would be a man that's attentive and that's really caring of her is going to probably ask, you know, are you going to the grocery store soon? You cool? I see you don't have much in your refrigerator. Everything all right? He's going to naturally be concerned about that, right? And she's going to appreciate that. She could very well say, oh, wow, yeah, grocery shopping day is Saturday. I'm good. I'm good, boo. I will have a full refrigerator after Saturday. I get paid Friday. It's all good. Thank you for asking, though. He may say, you want to go out to dinner? Let's go get something. Let's go grab us a little something right quick. Okay, he may say that. He may say, let's go get something to cook. I mean, whatever. But he's being attentive to her situation. A woman is going to outright be attentive. If she comes to your apartment, usually, and she's visiting, and she goes in your bathroom and you don't have no toilet tissue, first off, she going to be having a little conniption because we need toilet tissue. Women, we need toilet tissue. Okay, we need that. But she may, notice, she may look in your little vanity. She may not. She may just say, you don't have any toilet paper, any toilet tissue. You may say, nah, I ain't got none of that. I got to go to the store. I got to get some, whatever. And she may notice a few other things that you don't have. But the next time she come over, she probably going to have that for you. You may have been to the store and got it or whatever. She probably going to have you some tissue. That's just how we women that care do. We want to make sure, and she probably will make a stop and do it the next day, maybe even that same day, you know. But when we care, it's just a natural thing, right? So I was moved to talk about this because I have had people come to me and have lived some life myself where, you may be in situations where, years ago, I was told by an older woman that, a closed mouth don't get fed. You need to just speak up and say what you need. You need to tell a man what you need. And that may be true somewhat lightweight. That may be true. Closed mouth don't get fed. You got to open your mouth, right? But at the same time, I've also experienced men who really cared, and I didn't have to ask for much of nothing. Nothing, because it was just automatic. They observed my situation. They saw, or they would ask. And, me, not really want to ask for much. Sometimes it's hard to ask for much. And, I'll say, I'm all right. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. But all in all, you do need a little helping hand. And usually they go on and do it anyway. Girl, bye. Girl, sit down. Girl, I got this. What you need? That kind of thing. But that's a man that truly, truly is interested and cares about you. So you got to step the game up with that. If you are caring for that woman, if you are caring for that man, you have got to be more attentive to the needs of that individual that you're spending time with. No, I'm not saying you need to take care of them. No, I'm not saying you have to buy their groceries every month and pay all their bills and do this and buy them some new clothes. I'm not saying all that. What I'm saying is just be attentive to certain little things, especially if you know their situation. Say, for instance, it's a single mother you know that you're seeing, and she's she doesn't get any child support, and she's struggling, and she's working. She perhaps is going to school too, and she's trying to make it happen, and And you see that. So you're probably going to be more apt to, hey, let me know if you need anything, girl. I see you. I see you. You know, women, even though he's a man and he got his thing going on, sometimes men get broke down too in certain situations. It just depends on what they're going through at that moment when you end up meeting up with them. You know, you can meet a person who just got out of a marriage, who just separated, who just got out of a long term relationship, and now they're in a situation of having to start all over. Perhaps they're going to court, perhaps it's a custody battle, perhaps there's a homeowners battle. Whatever the situation is, they're going through it, and we all go through things. So you don't want to judge a person by that, but he may not have a lot of extra at that time to do a lot of extra. It's not that he doesn't want to do it for you. It's not that he's not being attentive. It's just that right now he's in a slippery slope. So he's trying to build himself back up. And that's why communication is so important and could be so effective, where you don't have to tell a person your whole blueprint, your whole life, your whole background, but you give them enough to know that on a grown folk type of way that, hey, things is not too cool right now. This is what's up, but I'm glad I met you. But just be patient. And they may not even try to do a whole lot with you like that because they trying to get themselves together, but they're attracted to you and like you. So you have to be patient of that too. But again, that's where communication comes from. But back to the real meat of this video, it's, you have got to pay attention and be there for the person that you are trying to pursue. And what's interesting to me, and I'm not just trying to uppercut gut men, I'm just trying to share this video on both sides of the globe if I can. But, and me being a woman, there are, and this seem like this generation, even some older men in their 50s or whatever, they still are on this thing of, perhaps they come from something where they've been hurt before. Perhaps they've been used and abused. Perhaps they've been taken advantage of or whatever. So they hold back from really giving and doing for the person that they're interested in because they don't want to be taken advantage of again. The same thing with if you was ever cheated on or caught your mate cheating on you or whatever, you're going to have a little insecurity about the next person you get with. And that's why you probably need to take some time to get you together, because everybody don't cheat, right? Everybody don't cheat, and everybody ain't holding back, and everybody ain't gonna hurt you and use and abuse you. So you got to clean up your own little house and get your mind right and your heart right and get yourself right before you try to invest in something else, right? So you got some of those who hold back. They hold back because, it's like, I'm not going to get hurt like that no more. Check this out. If they not doing for me, I ain't doing for them. I mean, what y'all think about that? If they not doing for me, I ain't doing for them. I mean, is it tit for tat? If your nature as a man is to pursue a woman and show her that you are interested in her, men are the headship, men are the hunters, men are trying to throw the bait. Shouldn't he be attentive to what's going on with her? Now, my video stopped and froze, so excuse me, I'm in an area probably that's not too cool. But and you can kind of see the red flags, and you can kind of see when a person is a gold digger, or they're trying to take advantage of the situation and want to be takers instead of, also giving. That's why, ladies, I'll bring this up again. I talked about it in another video. Sometimes it's good after the third date to sometimes say, I got this. Let me do that. You pay for the movies. Let me get the popcorn and the Coca-Cola and the candy. You know what I'm saying? That's all right. You going across the bridge and driving, and it's a bridge toll. He may have fast track and go and pay for it anyway, whatever. But it's nice to offer. You know you need the bridge toll. You know you good. You at the restaurant and you need to leave a tip. Sometimes it's nice, ladies, after the third date, to say, here's something on the tip. They did a real good job. And just lay it on the table. That's okay. It shows him that you're not into just being a taker, that you're showing initiative and you are caring in that way. Now, I'm pretty sure most times, 90%, 95% of the time, he's going to tell you, don't worry about that. I got it. I'm taking you out. I got that. You ain't, girl. Put your money back in your purse. Put it back. I got it. And it just depends on the man and the situation. But even if he tells you to put the money back in the purse, he still appreciates the fact that you did offer. But I'm going back to the point that, you have got to, men, if you are interested in her, you have got to give her the time and be attentive to what's going on as far as her needs. A woman shouldn't have to always ask if you're interested in into her. She shouldn't always have to tell you what's going on unless it's something that is extremely tucked away, that is not obvious at all. And she'd be like, look, come here, I gotta holler at you for a minute. I gotta share some things with you. You may not know this because I don't wear it on my sleeve, but this is what's going on with a sister. Sometimes it's those kind of cases. But women, you gotta communicate that. Especially the hidden facts. But things that you could see. There's no food. She don't have much money. She seems to stay home a lot. She tells her girl she can't go. She tells you, and some women, I must say, will go overboard with just always begging. Just always, well, my PG&E is due. I don't have the money. My phone about to get cut off. I don't have the money. I need to get my bill. Some of them just come straight out. Can you pay my Metro bill this month? I'll pay you back on the first. They'll just come out and say it. And some will just tell you what's going on just to see if you will bite on it, fellas. You know what I'm saying? And you may have got the clap already. You may have already got it. And she feel like, well, shoot, he didn't got the clap, so he need to pay a bill or two. She may, maybe you trying to get the clap. I don't know. Maybe she just feel like because she's giving you her time and she's letting you know her situation in a hintful way that you should at least say, well, girl, I can pay half of your bill. I can't pay all of it. I pay half. Or you may not pay none of it. But, you're not really obligated to pay her phone bill either. I mean, if she's working every day and she seemed to be okay doing some other things, it's like, why you didn't pay your bill? Okay. But we have got to be more attentive to the needs of our pursuit. We've got to. And there is this thing people are holding back, this thing, even taking women out on dates. I talk about this a lot because I get a lot of complaints. And I have even come across a couple that was interested in me, and they may, one fella, I think one time asked me to come by their place because they wanted to cook a dinner for me. Well, that's nice, you know how to cook, but no first date ain't gonna be at your place, and it ain't gonna be at my place. Not on no first, second, third date. No, we need to go somewhere. We can go walk the park or something. We can go to Starbucks. I like Starbucks. I'm drinking a refresher now. So, hello. But I'm just saying, sometimes they just get it all wrong or they trying to set it up wrong. Once you start it off like that, fellas, you start throwing the lug about wanting to come to her house or her come to your house, or let's go Let's have dinner at our house, your house, whatever the situation. Once you start it off like that, it usually you setting the stage for it to really just be like that. That's the same thing as once you start to clap, and you start that before anything else, and it ain't nothing but clapping going on from the beginning. That's all you got. That's all you got. You ain't got nothing else. Well, okay, we get together and we clap. We don't talk. We don't date. We don't go out. We don't do what we do. We clap. So what else is it to do? Nothing. Nothing. You set the stage. You set the stage clapping too fast. You set the stage going to each other's house too quick. And that's how it's going to be. Why ignite anything more, right? So, again, I say, if you are really interested in a woman, you have got to be attentive to her needs and her what's going on with her and her circumstances, and you have got to be there for her through the good, through the bad, through the thick and through the thin. You have got to be there for her, not just for the clap. And women, you don't need to just want to be around him just because your phone ain't getting ready to get cut off. Your phone getting ready to get cut off. Or your PG&E ain't been paid. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you was with him clapping real good the night before, so I'm gonna get some money. I got to get something from prostitution. I don't know what they call it. I don't know. But anyway, I just had to throw that in there. But we have got to be more attentive as grown folks. I just had to hit y'all with that, with a little brief one. I want you to join us tomorrow night, Sunday, for some grown folk talk. Table Talk, 7:30 p.m. here live on YouTube and a Zoom. We will be here with some stimulating conversation and some fun. It's so fun. We just have fun. So join in, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell. Please share, tell a friend. This is what I do. I bring the heat to you. I want you guys to have a wonderful Saturday. Be safe out there and enjoy yourself. And remember to love yourself first. That's the best gift you can give yourself. Bye.